guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mysteriously Divine. I'm so glad to be back with you guys on another video. Happy Saturday. Yes, it's the weekend. Beautiful day here in Jersey. I'm getting ready to enjoy my Saturday with my girls. But before then, I wanted to make this video, as in you guys may know if you've been watching my channel. On my last video, I spoke about the physical symptoms of spiritual attacks. So in this video today, I'm going to talk about how to counterattack these attacks and how to prevent these attacks from causing more harm than what they've already caused or preventing it in general. So as you guys know, spiritual attacks are basically just manipulation of energy being sent our way through another person or through third parties. It can either be unconscious, it could be conscious, it could be unintentional or intentional. And depending on the intensity of the intention, this can wreak havoc or cause chaos either physically on our physical bodies or around us energetically. So today I'm going to talk about what are some things that we can do to get rid of this negative energy. Now, if you watch my previous video and you kind of feel that you have a few of those symptoms that I described in that video of spiritual attacks, then we're going to know how to counterattack, and you can watch this video and say, you know what, I feel off, there's something off about me, so I'm going to do something to fight back, right? Okay, so as you know, when it comes to spirituality, one of the ways that spiritual workings work is with the four elements: water, air, earth, and fire. So these are the elements that are used to manifest and add more Ashe, more power to whatever we are trying to do. This is why when we spiritually cleanse, we use herbs that represent the earth. We use incense, which represents air. We can use scrubs that also represent earth. If you think about it, salt represents earth. We use spiritual baths, which are water, also infused with herbs, which kind of gives it like that double power. So there's different ways to use the elements to get rid of negative energy, right? Oh, and fire, of course. Let's not forget our candles. Our candles, whenever we do return to sender candles, or whenever we pass a candle around our body and we light it upside down, we're returning that negative energy to wherever it's coming from. So of course, we are using our elements to remove this negative energy, and this is exactly what it is. So what are some things that you can do? In my opinion, what I personally like to do, depending on how severe it is, to me it depends on the severity of the attack. If I feel like it's just some negative energy that I'm carrying around from the week, or from going out a lot in public, or from work, I usually love salt scrubs. I mentioned this in the previous video. I love salt scrubs. I think salt scrubs, not only are they great for your skin, just so you know, but they get rid of any negative energy that you've been carrying throughout the day. I have my salt scrub already in my bathtub. I may do this maybe every other day. I don't tell you I'll do it every day, but I do it every other day, and it definitely works. It gets all this negative energy that you can carry around from just day-to-day life, at work, at the store, or whatever you're doing. And it's a great way to get rid of just everyday gunk that you may be leeching onto your auric field. That way we will not bring this, or keep this in our home. Another thing, guys, that you can do to remove negative energy, if it's something very light, nothing of a big deal, you can light incense sticks. The regular incense sticks that they sell at the store is fine, and this is for very light, just daily cleansing. So I usually light my incense sticks every day when I get home from work. Right before I get in the shower, I light my incense sticks, at least 2 or 3 of them, and I know that the area where I'm at is cleansing. Any little gunk I may have energetically is cleansing. I make sure to open all your windows while you're doing this, and you get rid of that daily, just low vibrational energy that may be sticking around. This is for every day, guys. This is for very light, everyday type of things. Also, to cleanse your home, because remember, you can't just cleanse your body. You have to make sure you cleanse everything when you're doing the spiritual cleansing. So you have to cleanse the floor, because this is where low vibrational energies reside. That's why in some cultures they take off their shoes before they enter their homes, because they believe that you're carrying all that negative energy from the street from walking into your house. I won't be the type to leave my shoes in the hallway, but you can clean your floor spiritually to get rid of these energies. I cleanse my floor spiritually every week. Today's my day off. I'm going to cleanse my house spiritually today, and this is how I do it. So you can do a floor wash to get rid of negative energy in your home, or you can use all four. I personally like to do all four of the cleansings together, all four of the elements. So for example, you can clean your floor, you can burn incense, and then you can do a scrub to cleanse your body on the same day, and you're doing that triple action work where you're actually just doing it all together, and how you feel after is amazing. Your home feels amazing, your body feels amazing, your mind is clear, your intentions are clear, and you're doing everything at the same time. So basically, this is more of a daily keep up with your cleansing. The floor washing particularly, I would say that you can add ingredients into this floor wash. And remember, it's our intention that's giving the floor wash power. It's our intention and our desire of the outcome that's giving the things that we are doing power. So if you would like to cleanse your floor spiritually, you can add a bucket of very hot water. Okay, if it's hot, you can use gloves to do this amount. I prefer to use gloves for any spiritual cleansing if I know that that's the intention, period. But it depends on you. So hot water, you can add ammonia to this water if you have ammonia tolerant floors, as tile floors. If you know you can't use ammonia, there's other things we can use, which I will mention. But my favorite is ammonia, and I honestly miss living in tile, apartments with tile, because of the fact that they're so much easier to clean spiritually. But anyway, and you have a floor that you can use ammonia, then definitely use ammonia. You can add Florida water. I have some Florida water here, to be honest. Florida water is a great addition to your floor wash. You can add a little bit of this Florida water, like I said, for very light cleansings, if you know that your home is pretty much spiritually clean and you just want to get rid of any gunk. Now, for more severe cases, I feel like ammonia is also as strong for severe cases. Don't get me wrong. If you feel like ammonia is too much for you, if it's too strong, then definitely you could use Florida water, or you can add some sea salt into your water. But ammonia, for me, when I do my spiritual cleansings, guys, I want to just get rid of whatever. I ain't about to risk it. So I love using ammonia. Another thing you can add to your water is vinegar. Vinegar is one of the go-to, and I always say this, ingredients for cleansings. You can add this to your body washes, like your spiritual cleansing washes. You can add this to your mop water, to whatever. Vinegar, there's something about vinegar and the smell of vinegar that repels negative energy, negative entities, low vibrational spirits. They hate vinegar. Add some vinegar, and this will cleanse your floor spiritually. There's also this thing called creolina that we use in the Dominican Republic a lot for our floor washes, and turpentine. I know turpentine is extremely strong, I know, but this, I would say as well, is for more severe cases. Like if you really feel some darkness in your home, then you're gonna go up the ladder. Remember what I said, there are levels to attacks. So if you know that what you're feeling is light, go light. But when it's dark and it's heavy, we gotta get heavy with our cleansing. So ammonia, turpentine, vinegar would be more of like, it is potent, but there's other things that are more potent than vinegar when it comes to severity levels. So definitely turpentine and ammonia would definitely be things that are more strong in the case of very dark negative attacks. So floor washes, they're definitely a go-to way to cleanse your home. Now, we're gonna move on to fire. Incense, guys. Incense is an amazing way to cleanse negative energy from your body and your home both. You can actually burn natural herbs. If you have some dry herbs in your cupboard, some of you have some of these ingredients right in your cupboard, and all you need to buy is the round charcoal, the round charcoals. Light these up, and then just put some herbs on there. You can use dry rosemary, dry rue, which is ruda, and you know what ruda is. It's one of the most potent herbs for destroying negative energy. You can add some basil, some dried basil, some dried parsley. These are all ingredients, dry mint. These are all the ingredients that destroy negative energy in your home if they are burned in the form of an incense. And of course, sage. As we all know, sage is very potent to cleanse the dark energy from your home. You light up a sage stick and you know you're getting rid of all this darkness. Make sure you smudge your walls, you smudge your closets. Don't just pass it around, like, oh, I don't care, no, you have to cleanse with intention, guys. It's your intention that makes this powerful. You're going to pray over this before you light it. You're going to pray while you're lighting it, and you're going to pray while you're smudging. So whatever it is that you use to smudge, you're going to use your intention. You're going to say, I use my intention and my power to give these ingredients power. And I thank you for your sacrifice for using your Ashe to help me cleanse my home. And I want to cleanse all darkness, all negative entities, dark spirits, low vibrational energies, any evil eye, any evil intention, evil thoughts, evil desires towards me, my family, my home, and my things. Like whatever it is that you want to say, you're gonna put that intention into these herbs before you light them, and while you're lighting them, and after you're smudging. Same thing for the floor wash. You're gonna place your hands over the water once the ingredients are in there, and you're gonna pray over this water. You're gonna anoint it because it's your intention that's giving this power. And while you mop the floor, this is where you're going to talk. And you're going to say, I am cleansing my home of all darkness, all negative, low vibrational spirits and energies. And I claim that you leave my home at this moment. You are not welcome here. And you do it with authority and you do it with power. This is how you get rid of any low vibrational energies in your home. Putting that intention, putting that desire in that faith in your outcome that this is going to work. Anything without faith, guys, it is a waste of time. So I mentioned the floor wash, I mentioned the incense, and now we're gonna go to candles. Candles, guys, is using the element of fire to get what you want. The thing about fire, just like in the tarot, is that fire is a very quick energy, so it has a more of a faster effect, which means that you have to do it more consistently. Whereas to me, earth-based things, because they represent the earth, definitely last longer and are more potent. But we can definitely use fire to cleanse our home. So if you want to, well, actually, both your body and your home. You can light a candle in your home just to represent it cleansing it. So you can buy a candle, for example, sandalwood is great for cleansing negative energy. Cinnamon is great. You can buy a cinnamon candle or a sandalwood candle. You put your hand over this candle and you pray over the candle and you say what you want it to do. Then you light the candle and you keep speaking to it. When it's lit, you put your hands over the flame, you put your intention, you close your eyes and you pray. And you tell this candle what you want it to do, and you trust and believe. In some cases, the candle actually turns black all around because it's absorbing, the glass is absorbing all the dark energy. So this is why sometimes when you look at candles and they turn black, even if the flame is low, they'll turn black, and it's because of the fact that it's picking up all the negative energy in your home. But remember, it's your intention that's going to give it power. So it's going to pick up all that energy and it's going to turn dark. Also, you can use the 25-cent candles. I don't think they're 25 cents anymore, but yeah. These small taper candles, they have different colors, and depending on what you're trying to do, you can use the color that you want. So if you're going to do a cleansing, I personally, some people like to use black. Black to me is a more of, if you know it's a severe attack. White to me is a color that represents purity, but it's also cleansing and renewal. So I like to keep my things light. I use white, but if you would like to use black, I have used black in the past, so guys, it depends on the severity of what you're feeling. If you know that what you're feeling is super light, all you have to do is get a taper candle, cut the part with the light, I don't know how to say this, the mecha. Cut that part, so you're basically gonna light it upside down. The part that's supposed to be on the bottom, you're gonna get a knife, you're gonna take that, all the wax off, and make sure that the little stick is hanging out from the bottom. Then you're gonna light it backwards. But before you light this candle, you're gonna pass it around your entire body from head to toe. And you're going to close your eyes, you're going to speak to the candle. You're gonna tell the candle, I want you to absorb all negative energy from my body, from my spirit, from my mind, from my thoughts, all the vibrational energies, whatever you wanna say. You light this candle backwards. And whatever negative energies that are on you are going to be removed, and they're going to go towards wherever they were manifested or wherever they came from. I don't recommend using names. I don't care how much you believe that is a specific person. Never use names when you're doing any type of candle work, because you never know. Sometimes you may think it's somebody and it's not that person. And let me tell you something, if you attack an innocent person, get ready, because the karma that's going to hit you and that's going to come back to you is going to be severe. Never mention any names. Just ask the universe, ask your spirits, ask God to return this energy to wherever it came from and to whoever sent it to you, and that's not your problem, because they started with you. They sent you that. So whether be it intentional or not, you need to control yourself. Bye. That's what you do. Okay? So that's how we use fire to do cleansings. Now, what am I missing? Water. So the same way we use water on floor washes to cleanse our floors, we're gonna use water to cleanse our bodies. And I love spiritual baths, and anybody who's done a spiritual bath knows how amazing you feel after you do this bath. You feel super clean, your energy, your aura. You feel amazing when you're doing a spiritual bath. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab some water. You can either boil it or not. I feel like some baths require to be boiled and some don't. You're gonna fill this pot, with water. If you're not gonna boil it, then you can just add some herbs to the water. If you are gonna boil the herbs, you can. And I know in Dominican Republic we boil most of our spiritual baths, but it's not required for everything. So there's some baths that you can just use room temperature water, and you can add all cleansing herbs. There's certain herbs that are for cleansing, guys, and there's certain herbs that are not. So make sure you use herbs that are potent for cleansing, like rue, basil, which is albahaca in Spanish, ruda, which is rue. Make sure you use, parsley. There's so many different herbs that you can use to cleanse your body. So you're gonna add all your cleansing herbs inside this pot. You can use limes to cleanse. So you can add some limes in it. 3 limes, cut them in a cross without cutting through the bottom. Make sure you do a cross on the limes. Add that. You can add vinegar. You can add sea salt. You can add camphor blocks. Crush the camphor blocks, put them in there, or just put the camphor blocks, inside that. You can use unsweetened coffee to cleanse. There's so many different things you can add to a spiritual bath depending on the situation. And I feel like cleansing baths, guys, are very delicate, so I wouldn't recommend to just do anything. Because it's being poured on you, you want to make sure you're using exact ingredients for your purpose. Because if you're using ingredients that is to attract, you're not going to clean anything. You need to make sure that everything you add into this bath is for cleansing and banishing. Okay? You need to make sure that these herbs are specifically for cleansing, such as ruda. I personally feel like ruda is extremely potent, and just rue alone is good enough to do whatever you want to do. And depending on the severity, you can add garlic. You can add anything that's meant for banishing into this bath. So whether boiled or not, you're gonna let it cool down. If it's not boiled, and if it is, if it's boiled, if it's not, then you can just start, dumping this on you. Definitely, I feel cleansing baths have a more of a ritualistic effect to it. Not only do they require prayer over it as well, they require patience, they require faith. They require praying over every ingredient we're adding to this water. They're requiring to pray over the water. It's also requiring to pray while you're dumping this spiritual bath on your body. If you're just doing like a dump, I personally like to dump it on me and let it air dry. There's some people that throw it in the bathtub and just soak there. You can do that. I like to just dump it on me and let it air dry so that it can stay on my skin. And I either sleep with it and wash it off in the morning, or I last the whole day with it and then just rinse it off at night. There's both ways depending on what you're trying to do. Same for attraction baths. So yeah, baths are something that I believe you should do when you know you have the time to do it, when you have the time to prepare it, when you know that you are relaxed, in a relaxed state, in a positive state. I believe all rituals you need to be in a positive, relaxed state, period, because then you're not going to get the results you want, and they're not going to be as fast. But ritualistic baths are definitely you have to be in a very peaceful state and make sure that you're doing everything correctly. You warm your bath, you dump it on you, or you soak in it, and then you just make sure that everything is prayed over, everything is with intent of what you want to accomplish of removing this negative energy from you. So this is a great way to do it. Now, like I said, if you want to do all of them like I do, I don't do this all the time, but if I feel a little heavy or a little, charged up, I definitely will clean my floor. So I'll add some vinegar to my floor, I'll add some Florida water to my floor, some salt to my floor, ammonia if you can, and just pray. Mop your floors from back to the front of your house. Never from the front to the back. It's always from the back, as in like the backest part of your home, and you mop all the rooms and everything towards the front of your house, towards the exit, because you want this to leave your home. So you're going to mop from back to front when you're banishing. If it's an attraction mop, because you can do an attraction mop and add like flowers to it and everything, if you want to attract abundance, that's front to back, because you're calling in the good luck into your home. So it's from front to back. Banishing, back to front. So you add these ingredients back to front. You sweep back to front, you mop back to front. Always when you're banishing. So then after you do this, you can, after you finish mopping, you can burn your herbs. Remember, rosemary, you can burn rue, dry rue herbs, dry basil, dry parsley, dry. You add them to this carbon, and whatever that natural incense from the herbs, you're going to pass it back to front, back to the front of your home. All the rooms, get deep in there, guys. Like I said, don't just cleanse like a little bit. Make sure to open closets. Smudge on the bottom, smudge the wall, smudge on the top, smudge your body, smudge your children, your pets, your plants. Make sure that you cleanse everything when you smudge this incense. And open your windows, guys, because I've seen people smudge with the windows closed, and it's like, what are you doing? Open your windows to get rid of any negative energy too, so it can exit out the windows or doors. So definitely do that. And then you can end it off with a spiritual bath or a spiritual scrub. You can do spiritual scrubs or baths, and that way you know you cleanse everything. You can also spiritually cleanse your car. A lot of people don't know this. Your car picks up so much negative energy. Sometimes your car keeps breaking down, and you're not realizing that it's breaking down because it's so overloaded with negative energy. Your car is literally exposed to the street. So if you have a nice car and people are consistently evil eyeing your car, people that can't afford the car, or people that just dislike you and just wish ill upon you, your car represents your body. A lot of people don't know this. This is why sometimes you can have dreams with your car, and your car is basically representing you because they're your feet. So always spiritually cleanse your car. You can smudge some smoke in it, make sure it's off. In your car carefully. You know, you can spray some. I like to put some camphor blocks in a spray bottle, kind of like a small little spray bottle like this. And I crush the camphor and just put it in the bottle, or just put them whole because sometimes they get stuck on the nozzle depending on the bottle. And I spray this in my car, or you can keep camphor blocks in your car and let them dissolve because the humidity will make them dissolve on their own. And it also has like this, camphor has like, if you've ever used camphor, this kind of fresh smell, so it doesn't smell terrible, and it keeps your car free of any odors and just germs and negative things. So it has both physical and spiritual benefits. Keep camphor blocks in your car. You can actually make a spray bottle and fill them with herbs. Make sure they're whole herbs and not crushed, so they don't, you know, cause the nozzle to stick. You can spray this around your car, right? These herbs and whatever you want to add to your spiritual cleansing bottle, spray it around your car before you wash it. So if you know you're going to wash your car on Wednesday, Tuesday, you're going to spray your entire car with this, you know, except the windows, obviously, but you're going to spray your car inside and out with those herbs. That way when you go wash it, you're going to remove any negative energy that it's picked up. We wash our car weekly, so it's perfect. You're getting rid of dark energy. And I also say in your car to keep luck charms. So buy that evil eye, a rosary, whatever you represent your, you know, culture or what you like to use. Pray over this charm with all your might and all your intention, and set it in your car so that it can protect you from accidents, from evil eyes and evil energies. And you will see how you will never have issues with it. I mean, you could be spiritually attacked and your car is going to be set. What's another way? If you are being attacked financially, keep camphor blocks in your purse. Make a mojo bag out of your preference with any charms that represent, you know, good luck and protection. Camphor, you can put evil eyes in this mojo bag, whatever, and carry this in your purse. Carry it in your purse, and this will prevent any negative energies that are trying to attack your finances. You can anoint a dollar bill and spray some of your perfume in it so it can attract finances to you and prevent any darkness from, you know, hitting your pockets. Because people be out here ready, guys, to attack your finances. Trust me, that's one of the biggest ways that people attack others is attacking their stability. So this is a great way to keep in your purse, because you can spiritually cleanse your purse if you're a woman, and if you're a man too, your wallet. You know, you can spiritually cleanse and make sure that your finances are set. So I basically have mentioned everything. Herbs, you know, candles, like I said, investigate. There's so many different types of cleansing herbs. I mentioned some, but I can't even get deep into that because there's so many different things that you can use to cleanse. Camphor blocks are my favorite for spiritual baths. You can add limes, vinegar, garlic, onion. There's so many different things that you can do for a spiritual bath for banishing negative energy from you. I've seen videos of people that talk about spiritual baths using flowers. And it makes me so mad, guys, because I'm like, Are you seriously telling someone to use flowers to get some dark dookie energy off of their back? No, no, you never use sweet attraction things for spiritual bats to banish. These are spiritual bats if you just want to attract the things to you. If you want to attract good luck and abundance and love. But when you want to get rid of some dark energy, it's going to get funky. It's going to get funky. Because anything for banishing in Dior, we call them baño hediondo. Because they stink. Of all the different types of things you gotta put in it. But guess what? Once it's done doing its work, trust and believe it's gonna rip whatever darkness you have on you away from your physical body, your aura, your energy, and your home. Heck, you can even make spiritual baths and add them to your mouth water. And that's just a whole bomb right there. It will just get rid of like anything that is in your home. You know, this is severe cases, of course. So there are so many ways to protect yourself, guys. Charms, and just keep up with your daily hygiene. The same way you're hygienic and you take a shower and you brush your teeth and you wash your hair, you have to spiritually be on top of yourself. You have to, you know, I buy these packs of incense like these, and I keep them in, I consistently turn them on and I burn them every day. I burn them, I have huge packs. I buy some from like the Muslim guys here that sell them in the street, or I order them on Amazon. And every day I burn my incense, you know? Every day I put that intention into cleansing my home, because even if your home is clean, when you come home from work, you can bring some dark energy into your home from the street. And that energy can sit there and linger and cause chaos in your home. So always keep on top. We have to mop our floors, the majority of us, right? So if you have to mop it, you know that you have to mop it. What's it gonna take to put 5 minutes of your time before you start mopping this floor, and you add some ingredients to it that are gonna cleanse your home, and you're gonna pray over this so that it cleanses the floor. 5 minutes. Always be on top of your cleansing. And to close this video, guys, I'm definitely gonna talk about the most important, if not one of the most important things when it comes to cleansing and protection. And I've mentioned it about 30 times in this video, if not more. Prayer. Prayer, 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 prayer is one of the strongest forms of protection. Pray. Pray every day, guys. Pray before you do something. Pray for your home, for your children. Pray at night. Pray when you wake up in the morning. And that is a protection, literally an auric protection that you're putting around you to guide you through life. It will block out any energy before it even hits you. Remember, the ingredients we use to cleanse are to add to that strength, just to make it triple strong. But prayer is the intention that makes that gives that power. Prayer is what tells this plant, I am using your Ashe, I am using your power to cleanse my home. And that plant can sacrifice itself for that result that you want to obtain. That's why prayer is so important, because it's your intention and your focus, like I mentioned in the previous video, that gives it the power. Prayer, 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 guys. Stay prayed up, stay positive. If you're not vibrating in a high vibration, if you're not, saying words of affirmation and consistently staying in a positive state, you're not going to be doing anything, because your rituals will not have power. You can't be depressed and do something. If you're depressed, take a day off, meditate, do a spiritual cleanse, pray, and then you can get on your warrior stuff. But if you're in a low state, it's kind of hard to obtain the results that you want when you're doing a war. You're it's spiritual warfare. You're fighting against negativity that's being sent your way or that you've been picking up. So you definitely always want to stay prayed up, positive. In a high vibration, it's hard, but you have to fight. This is why it's a fight. It's a war. You have to consistently fight against it. I was forgetting before I finish. Crystals. Crystals are amazing ways of protecting yourself. Just because I remember, because I have my non. There are particular crystals that are meant for protection. So, for example, my favorite one is I can't pronounce this for crap, but you guys will know what I mean. Labradorite, I think it's labradorite. I love this crystal for protection. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it there. Black obsidian is one of my ultimate favorites because black obsidian literally blocks negative energy from coming into your auric field and returns it to the person that's looking at. So if somebody's giving you a dirty look at Target, that is going right back to them. It's not coming over here, baby. And tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is very much used in Asia, and it's one of my favorite protective crystals. Um, Amethyst is a very intuitive spiritual crystal, but it has many protective properties. Don't be fooled by amethyst. Amethyst is, it has so many different properties when it comes to protection and just giving you that intuition and deepening that intuition within you. So yeah, crystals definitely work, guys, and you will feel the difference once you start using them. There's so much information all over social media, all over Google, and all over different types of platforms on different crystals, because there's so many that I can't even break all of them down. But there's so many different protection crystals, and there's so many places that offer them now. So definitely get on your crystals, guys. They're very amazing and very good for cleansing. I may make a second part to this video because I do think I am missing a few more things, and I'm not sure, but you'll see if I upload it or not. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video was of great help for anybody out there that is suffering from spiritual attacks. I gave you guys so many tips right now to protect yourself, protect your home and your family from darkness and all this evil energy that's out here in the world today. I hope you guys have a great and blessed Saturday. I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Take care. Bye.